And welcome to yet another exciting installment of your favorite program. Yilungelo Lakho, it's your right. Sizaguni, bukhoma la kumamba phambili SABC 1 ne SABC Plus mbukeli lona ke umajali lo hleli naye uMangcolosi ushongololo ngisaba ukulibamba. Mbukeli sesiyayivala ke manje phela lenyanga yokubungaza amalungelo abasebenzi. Namhlanje sibhekisisa indaba esahlupha abaningi abasebenzi uma phela sebedinga izimali zabo zomxhaso wabasebenzi phecelezi UIF. Kuningi ngempela kodwa mbukele kusamele kwenziwe phela ukuze kufezwe amalungelo kanye nezidingo zabasebenzi la eNingizimu Afrika. Ukhuluma nathi ke mbukeli kabanzi ngezinto ezenza ukuthi abantu phela bahlangane nezinkinga eziningi phela ekutholeni izimali zabo ze-UIF. Asamukele ubaba uTebogo Maruping, yena ke umele i-Unemployment Insurance Fund noma i-UIF. Baba uTebogo, thank you so much for joining us ngakwamukela ohlelweni.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to the session today.
Yeah, ngagcina nge-COVID baba. Ngiyajabula musaphila. Baba uTebogo, maybe for labantu abanga-understand or abangakaze bezwisise kahle. Mesithi UIF, yini lesikhuluma ngayo?
UIF nje ngamafuphi is Unemployment Insurance Fund. It's a constitutional right that has been clearly defined in the Constitution. It's a human right that the country must make sure everyone has access to social security.
Okay.
Now, with UIF, the key one is the minute you get employed, if you're working for an employer for 24 hours and more, it's a responsibility of the company to make sure that they register you with UIF. Every month they declare that you are employed. Every month they pay your contributions. Because sometime in the near future, like for example, in your case, you could fall pregnant. You want to go on maternity leave. UIF must be able to pay. You could have complications with your pregnancy and maybe you need to take a bit more sick leave.
Okay.
UIF covers you for sick leave.
Okay.
Some women in the process of giving birth, the employers get extremely difficult and they dismiss you.
All right.
You see, so there's just all kinds of benefits available for people.
Sizongena kuma benefits Ntate Maruping, but I guess iqale la sincenge nje kancane. Wobani laba abaqualify la ngiyeza ukuthi uma ngabe uyasebenza, but siyazi ukuthi emsebenzini kunama freelancer, kunabantu abahola ama commission, kunama yabona ama time share nani. Wobani kahle laba abaqualifyayo ukuthi ba contribute futhi bazuze iUIF.
Abantu abaqualify for UIF yilabo abasebenzela inkampani for 24 hours and more per month.
Okay.
Abahola a clearly defined salary.
Okay.
Should be a salary or a wage every month or every week.
Okay.
Or an hourly rate that you get.
Yeah.
Abantu abahola abo commission as catering for bona. The act doesn't have space for abantu abahola commission. Noma abantu abaku government.
Okay.
At this stage. Actually, no, not abantu government, but abantu aba elected into parliament.
Okay.
Like the president, the ministers, those are not
so
covered.
A cabinet nje, they don't qualify for ilokhuzana UIF.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, but then ongichazele la sinama freelancer babu Maruping, sinama lokhuzana, we've got fixed term contracts. So kahle uthi umuntu osebenza more than 24 hours elokhuzeni ngeviki kuleyo company uyena lo qualifyayo. But kumele aregister ubani ikhampani noma yena uyayiyela eHR afika athi ngicela ningiregister.
Kahle umthetho uthi ikhampani
ngoba imiqasha
umthetho
yes
ngoba umthetho uthi as soon as the company is in force and siyasebenza it has an operation that is running. The minute is functioning, the company must register for UIF.
Okay.
As soon as the company employs someone to do their functioning and the running of the institution, they bring someone who's going to work for them for 24 hours and more.
Okay.
The company must register that person with UIF.
Okay.
And pay for their contributions and also declare them every month.
But then, Babu Tebogo, we saw also during COVID, I think I remember the last time I spoke to you, there was a whole bunch of rumors around corruption, and also some companies that, in fact, ukuthi nizwe ngabantu sebefika kunina bethi bazofuna iUIF, nathola ukuthi those companies were actually not paying those contributions. Kwenzeka kanjani ke manje if kuukuthi wena iyatsalwa imali iyathathwa imali emholweni wami, but mengaphelelo umsebenzi or ngibe pregnant or ngigule or anything mase ngithi ngiya ema-ofiseni ningitshela ukuthi cha iSABC bingayilethi leyo mali majali siyaxolisa ungahamba ubuyele ekhaya. Kwenziwa kanjani ukuthi kube njalo? Awukho yini umthetho wenza sure ukuthi nina njengelokhuzana njenge-UIF niyabhekela ukuthi wonke amakhampani ama-employees abanawo arejistiwe nani?
Yes, I think asibele move kancane la
Yeah.
kale khona. You see, khona ama-company amaningi, majali, maningi, ama-company amaningi in South Africa. Adonsa imali yabasebenzi.
Yep.
Bayayidonsa, bayibeke in their accounts, bayisebenzise for into zabo. Uthola ukuthi njengoba wena ungumsebenzi uthi uyafika ku-UIF, uma sithi sakubeka kuma-request wethu asikutholi. Kanti futhi uma singakutholi asikwazi ukuthi sikukhokhele ngoba igebengu eziningi eMzantsi Afrika.
Yebo.
Singakhokhela noma ubani nje ofika ethi mina ngi-applyela for i-UIF bese sakhokhela imali ye-UIF izophela. So must we singathola ama-records, we have what we call inspectorate
Okay.
in the department. The minute ufika, we refer your case to the inspectors. Ama-inspectors azohamba kayo kwi-company a-investigate, i-company izo-investigatewa sise kwi-court kwesinye isikhathi futhi sibabophe babhadala ama-interest babhadala ama-penalties. So we go with that far.
Okay.
So one of the things that I want to test today is I don't want to test with you because we are in the studio.
Yes.
We could test with you and SABC kanti ayikhokheli
asingayenzi leyo nto. Yebo
But
Baba
asiyeke
Tebogo.
kancane.
Sizoyitesta, but just before sitesta Baba Tebogo, I want to know, because you've just mentioned something very important, then how am I able to check, and how do I check with my employer if they're actually submitting amalokuzana ama-payments on my behalf? Am I able to come to your office? Am I able to go to HR ngifike ngithi ngicela ukubona ukuthi imali yami ye-UIF as per my pay slip says ukuthi nithatha imali engaka for the past couple of months? Let me just see correspondence between you guys nelokuzana ne-UIF. Am I able to do that as an employee?
Oh yes. Oh
Okay.
yes.
Angeba ngixosha HR?
Now into mnandi. We've just developed now a platform here, USSD.
Yeah.
In this platform, you're just able to do *134*, 843#, and then you follow the prompt. Prompt number 3, uzothi kuwe, are you registered?
Okay.
Ufaka your ID, ufaka ama details akho, you select the company.
Okay.
Then izokutshela ke it will go to our database. If you test our database, ukuthi are you in our database, and give you feedback. Ukuthi hey ndoda, wena bothi you are registered car. Awukho kwencwadi ze-UIF.
Okay.
So when you go to an employer, now you'll be knowing for sure.
Ukuthi abacontribute.
Abacontribute.
Okay, but then what can you do? Because this is your employer. You can't necessarily go there, ufike usulwa nabo ungena nezagile ema-office uthi yazini. What can you do?
Bazokuxosha ekuseni.
Yebo. So what can you do? What can you tell them? Can you give them proof ukuthi lalelana, I've just checked with UIF, but you guys, as much as nithatha ama-funds kuthina, but you are not paying?
Yep. Okay, I think once you've done it, if you've done the *134*843#, and it gives you results, you are not registered with that employer.
Yeah.
I think the safest way to do it, if you don't want to be in conflict with your employer, take your payslip, go to the nearest labor center.
Okay.
And report it to our inspectors. They can take you through the CCMA process, or our inspectors will go to your employer.
Okay.
And you can do it anonymously. Your employer would not even know where nobody reported.
Okay.
Our inspectors bazofika nje, but we are coming to inspect as per our process, because our inspectors, they inspect in any event. It's just that sometimes we sample, because we cannot go to every company, so we just pick up the risky companies and we go on the risky sector. But when we receive complaints, which I believe this number would do, that is going to trigger more and more people saying, I've tested with this number, I'm not registered, and go to the labor center, and then we'll send our inspectors to the company to inspect anonymously.
Ntate Marupeng, nore we're going to test something. Re kopa go testa, nore batla go testang. Yini lesi testayo namhlanje?
Now, ebengifuna ukutesta ngawo.
Yeah.
Ukuthi is SABC contributing for you?
Yeah.
So we do the test with you.
Yeah.
We just do *134*,
Okay.
843#.
Okay.
You follow the prompts, you
Okay.
put your ID number.
Okay.
The USSD will give you immediate feedback, manje.
Okay.
So we'll know before you leave the studio.
Sizoyenza ngekhefu ke leyo.
SABC.
Sizoyenza
is doing things
ngekhefu.
right.
Ufuna ukuqoshisa mina Marupeng emsebenzini. Anyway, mbukeli uyezwa ke lapho. Is this a new initiative Baba Marupeng leyo ukuthi umuntu can actually check? Because I remember before there was no way where people can actually get amalokuzana i-reference in terms of whether or not a company ya contribute. Bebebona sebese labor department ukuthi company ayikhokhi.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a new
Nilauncha
initiative.
nini? Yeah.
We are going to launch it in the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
We're just going through the test, see tester. So we are now happy.
Okay.
The functionality is working, it's good. I test and ISO.
Okay.
It's working, we are happy.
Is it a free service?
It's free.
Okay.
It costs you no cent. Each time you interrogate the platform, we pay for it.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. That is good news. Uyezwa ke mbukeli ukuthiwa awukhokhi mahala kodwa i-information oyifunayo uyayithola nje njengoba injalo. Mbukeli, we're going to be taking your calls. Emva kwaleli ikhefu ke sengizozivula ingcingo, ungasishayela ke ucingo la e-studio or usisendele i-email ku consumer@sabc.co.za. Siyatholakala futhi on Facebook as well as all our social media platforms. We're coming back after this. Sikhuluma nge-UIF ngayindawo. Mbukeli, welcome back. Ubheka Yilungelo Lakho. Nami uMangqolosi namhlanje sikhuluma ngeindaba ezinkulu mbukeli ezihlupha abaningi abasebenzi uma phela sebefuna izingxephezelo zikahulumeni zezimali zabo kahle kahle lezi imali oyisebenzayo ethathwa uhulumeni akubekele yona ukuthi in any eventuality mangabe uyagula, uyashona, uyamitha, kumele uye kwi-maternity leave, izinto ezinjalo le mali ibekele ukuthi igade lezo zinto. Kodwa siyeza ukuthi amakhampani amaningi anokuthi enza ukukhwabanisa ngokuthi ayidonsa uyibone kwi-payslip uthi iyahamba kodwa masuthi uyoyithatha wena uyayidinga le mali ufike lapha uButebo Khumaroping esethi hayi cha mina majali ngeke ngikwazi ukukusiza ikhampani yakho ayikazi nginikeze ngisho isent. 011-714-0669 alternatively 714-0670 consumer@sabc.co.za. Those are the magic numbers and email to find us on ukuthi ungasicontacta ngakhona. Mfanelo eThekwini insizwa yangakithi siyakwamukela ohlelweni. Ngiyabonga baba ukuthi ubambe ucingo. Singakusiza kanjani namhlanje? Yebo Bonfanele.
Since mina ngashayiswa imoto kusho ukuthi emsebenzini ngangibesabuyela.
Okay.
Basike kwaqhubeka kwasebenza kwaqashwa abanye abantu because mina ngisenanthe injalo yabo.
Okay.
Futhi ke kwasofike kwaphelela ke nokusebenza lo ndayeke ukusebenza ke manje. Ngingumuntu ozifamela umsebenzi waphela nje straight.
Okay.
Kodwa i-UIF bafuna banike yona azange besayithola ngesikhathi ngizama ukuthi ngiyithole fanele besayithola lutho.
Okay. Bonfanele ngicela siqale la baba ngesikhathi ulimala ngemoto bekuyimoto yomsebenzi ubusemsebenzini ubuphuma emsebenzini ubuye emsebenzini ulimale kanjani?
Ayi ngiphuma khona emsebenzini futhi imoto yangishaya ngiphuma khona emsebenzini.
Okay, ubusuphumile emsebenzini ungasekho under official business yasemsebenzini.
Yebo, ngingasekho khona.
Okay, and then baba Mfanele muthi umsebenzi ukulahlekele afterwards wena usahleli kwi-injury bake bakukhokhela mhlawumbe impatient zakho noma imadlana ezithize ukuze bathi mhlawumbe i-UIF ayiphumi?
Hayi lokho ngikhuluma ngithi hayi angaze ngithole lutho ngisho ne-UIF leyo ngithole lutho njengoba ngihleli nje manje ngihleli nje.
Okay, and then baba lapha emsebenzini ubusebenza kanjani? Ubuyi-freelancer, ubune-contract, ubu-full time, ubusebenza i-commission, ubusebenza kanjani baba?
Full time bendise-restaurant kahle kahle maintenance.
Okay.
Maintenance.
Oh, okay. All right baba siyabonga kakhulu. So manje muphindele ecompanyini bathini abakhona ngisho ukukunceda mubuza nge-UIF yakho bathini?
Manje kivaliwe hayi futhi nami angizoxaka kakhulu because kuphela nje ukuqeda lena yokugibela imali mangabe kuthiwa ngishimela into ezinjalo. Kuzihlupha nje.
All right. Okay, Bonfanele awume nangu ucommissioner la ngathi ufuna ukukubuza something Buteba ungaqhubeka.
Okay, Bonfanele akungisize la mfethu. Emsebenzini warizana noma bakuxosha?
Emsebenzini alikho iphepha lathi ngaxoshwa.
Waxoshwa.
Alikho elithi ngaxoshwa mina emsebenzini wathule kwatholakala umuntu mangifika ngizosebenza kwathiwa hayi angeke ngikwazi ukusebenza lapho la muntu ophumayo nje ukusebenzela kuthiwa hayi sekukhona omunye umuntu.
Okay. So zange bakuxoshe ngokomthetho?
Hayi clean ngiyazange ngithole into inqoshiwe hayi akazi bekhona. Ayikazi bekhona she.
Ubususebenza isikhathi esingakanani lapha Bonfanele?
Le ndawo bisanda kuvulwa ngo-20 2016
Yeah.
i-restaurant isanda kuvulwa kusho ukuthi-ke siqhubeka ndasebenza-ke ngifika nami ngisebenza.
Ubusuney'nyanga noma iminyaka emingaki baba usebenza khona?
Bengizoqeda unyaka.
Oh.
Bengizoqeda unyaka.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else ofuna ukuyibuza baba uTebogo?
You see, into engifuna ukuyizwisisa kahle ukuthi wa-resign or bamxosha ngoba ngendlela ayisho ngakhona ngathi wathi ifike emsebenzini bathi umsebenzi uphelile hamba.
Awusichazisele lapho Bonifanele abazange bakunika i-letter of dismissal ukuthi i-contract iphelile bakuxoshe kanjani emsebenzini?
Hayi emsebenzini akho nto ingixoshisileyo cha mina kuthi kuba
after ulimele
bona bangikhipha nje yose isitayile ngakhishwa ngathi ukuthi hayi kukhona omunye umuntu kusho ukuthi ngamanye amazwi kusho ukuthi umsebenzi wami awukho mos.
Okay, and ubusuhlala isikhathi esingakanani ekhaya ulimele Bonifanele?
Ngithi ngahlala engihlaleni isikhathana mhlambe 7 months.
7 months. Oh,
7
okay.
months.
All right baba siyakuzwa.
Okay, ukusiza ubhuti Mfanelo.
Okay Bonifanele siyabonga baba ngicela ulalele lapho ngumabona kude wakho ne sizozwa manje ubhuti Tebogo ukuthi angakusiza kanjani yezwa. I hope ukuthi uphethe ipen nephepha khona uzokwazi ukuthi ubhale mhlawumbe inamba ongakhona ukuthi uncedeke ngazo yezwa nsizwa. Bhuti Tebogo.
Okay, indaba kaBhuti Mfanelo icishe ibe nomshikashika nje uthi lingawuzwisisi kahle. Ngoba ukuqala uthi walimala.
Yes.
Wathi sekubuya from ekulimaleni ebuyele emsebenzini.
Bathi usebemreplaceile yes.
Okucishe kithi kimi it's a constructive retrenchment or constructive dismissal.
Okay.
Kodwa abayenzanga ngokomthetho, but I don't have the facts.
Yeah.
Yabo, so engamtshela ukuthi akwenze ukuthi akaye e-Labour Center. Makafika e-Labour Center akhulume ne-inspector. Ama-inspectors azohamba naye baye kumqashi wakhe lo ayesebenza kuye kuqala. Khona bazokwazi ukuthi bamgcwalisele i-UI 19.
Okay.
I-UI 19 iyona ke sizayo ukuthi sazi ukuthi uphume emsebenzini ngasiphi isizathu.
Okay.
Izosho ukuthi mhlambe uphume ngokuthi bakuxoshile or bakuretrenchile. Kodwa ke i-resignation asikhokheli but mhlambe is a discussion for later.
Yes.
But ngifuna that you are 19.
Okay.
Kodwa kumele aye ku-Labour Center acele inspector bachazele istory sakhe ukuthi this what happened.
Okay.
Inspectors were with company and get the details for him, especially the UR19.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ngiyathemba ke Bonifanele ukuthi uzwile lapho nsizwa ukuthi ihamba lapha eLabour Center uzolithola uncedo njengoba esho ubaba uTebogo ethi uzofika uchaza udaba lakho bese ucela iinspector lapho uzohamba naye bese beya kulo company adusebenza again. But uTebogo, I mean, let's backtrack a little bit kule story sakhe umfanele. That time that he got injured, didn't he qualify? Shouldn't he have gone to go and actually make a claim for ilokuzani payment yakhe while he was sitting at home to avoid ukuthi alindele into yokuthi usazobuyela emsebenzini and then aqale phansi anaka indaba zakhe ze-UIF?
Yes. You see, it's twofold, and this where companies becomes a bit tricky. You get injured, and I think you're asking me a question, did you get injured in the premises or as we're leaving work?
He was on his way home.
So he was on his way home.
Yeah, nothing
so
related to work.
We can't say it's injured on duty.
Yes.
So that kicks injured on duty out of the equation. So he got injured on his way home away from work, but he got injured anyway. Now, UIF does cover a sick benefit.
Okay.
You get sick for an extended period of time and you are not able to go to work. Because ideally he would have gone back to work or apply for a sick leave.
Okay.
And then his sick leave days would have been exhausted. Now, UIF covers his sick leave days up to 14 days. Or anything above 7 days, you apply for a sick benefit and we pay for you.
Okay. So yena njengoba behlele ekhaya u7 months nje ube qualify for this sick benefit.
To apply. Ube qualified to apply.
Okay, but what do you think the problem was there, Tebogo? Because I think rightfully so, uLokhuzana uBonifanele mentioned ukuthi this was a new company or a new restaurant le ekade Lokhuzwa. As you were saying, most of them abaz, they have teething problems when it comes to registration of amaLokhuzana. Is this a common thread yama complaints enibonayo as UIF ukuthi abantu bayeza becaba? I mean, he wasn't even working there for longer than a year. Yes.
It's a common problem. And as I came with the head of communication, he must just get a feel of some of the things we need to focus on as we're communicating with the South Africans. What are the things that you need to know as your rights? njengoba sikule show namhlanje ukuthi sifuna abantu bazi amalungelo abo. Now most people abazi. Imali is deducted from your salary, you don't know what you qualify for, you don't know what you can benefit. You get injured like umfanelo. You sit at home. And when you're sitting at home, you're not even maybe reporting for duty and saying, I'm still sick. And maybe get to a doctor, get a medical certificate, report again at work. Here's a medical note.
Yeah, but maybe also important here, in that short space of time, in terms of contributions. Remember, this company was also like less than a year old. I think he had worked there just as long as it had opened, right?
Yeah.
So does that affect the claim process, the claim benefits that you get? Does it affect that? Or would you've only been contributing for a certain number of months, therefore, stipend is this much?
True.
Okay.
It's true, it does affect, because the UIF contribution is like an insurance.
Okay.
Medical aid or death benefit, whatever insurance you have. So it's driven by how much you've contributed over a period. So it's credit-based.
All right.
For every 4 days you work, you get a credit.
Okay.
You work 4 days is a credit, 4 days is a credit.
Right.
Now, he had worked for a shorter period for this company. I think we just need to be careful that in this company for a short period. We don't know where he worked before this company. He may have worked elsewhere for 4 years or for 5 years.
Okay, how does that affect anything? Because then this is really interesting. If you can claim from the previous employer as well. All right, Mbugela, start e-cafe. Shine lezo we're coming back shortly after this. Don't go anywhere. They are wide open. 011-714-0669, alternatively 714-0670. consumer@sabc.co.za. Siyatholakala ku Twitter, ku Facebook, you name it, sikhona. Yilungelo Lakho uMatshali. Ngihlelana nobaba uTebogo Maroping. He is the UIF commissioner. Bukeli, we're talking all things UIF, ukuthi ubano accessible, ubano khona ukuthi I access. How do you qualify for it? The do's and don'ts and the things that you need to know. So please call us mangabu nenkinga. Uyasitshela ubaba uTebogo ukuthi now they've got a new interesting ilokhuzana indlela onga-check ukuthi wena uyakhona yini ukuthi ucheck i-employer yakho ukuthi iyayikhokha yini imali yakho noma wena uyibona kwi-payslip kuphela. We're going to be trying those numbers la emoyeni. Let's go to our callers. I think we have Kasima on the line. Kasima, thank you so much for joining us. Are you from Joburg? Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you, Kasima. How are you?
Very well.
Yeah, Papa.
You expire after how long?
Oh, okay.
2 years, 6 years. So I just want to know, it expire after how long?
Oh, ucha jwang, Papa Kasima, if usa claim kapa jwang?
Usa claim. Last time when I checked,
does that money?
Registered.
Oh, I see. Okay. Raleboga, Ntate Kasima. And then Ntate Kasima, ne obatla gore re o shebele gore wena o ntse qualify for UIF.
Yes.
Oh, okay. O kana tshwara jwalo he. Ntate Maruping, do you have ilokhuzana lapha? Have you got ID number?
No, I can direct him what he must do.
Oh, okay. All right. Lalela ke Babu Kasima ukuthi kumele wenze njani lapha?
Yes. Ntate Kasima o kae abuti?
Ngiteng ntate le kae?
Ngiteng ngwaneso. Okay, o tshware cell phone ya hao ho wena mo?
Ke tshwere.
Okay, ke kopa on dial star 134 star. 843 hash.
43 hash.
843 hash.
84.
Hash, baba.
All right,
Ngwaneso.
Okay, relebo hapap.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Bab. So,
Bye.
Lokuzana Babu Kasim Uti, he hasn't claimed, he hasn't been working for 2 years. So he wants to know, Hore, is there an expiration date you haven't claimed in Tate Marupeng?
Yes, there is an expiry date.
Okay.
You need to claim for your UIF within 12 months. It
Of
used to be
not
6 months.
working in that company.
Exactly.
Okay.
Of losing your job.
Okay.
If you lose your job today, you have 12 months to apply.
Okay.
In that 12 months, you can apply after 3 months, after 4 months, after 5 months, but you must not go beyond 12 months.
Okay.
That's the first thing. But if you don't apply, like in his case, your credits and your what is due to you is still there.
Okay.
Remember, it's an insurance.
Yes.
So if maybe, say, for example, you start working in another company for 2 days, or let's take the example, Kamfanelo as an example.
Yes, that was what we're going to go back to, yes.
Now we're going back there now.
Yes.
So you've been not working for 2 years. You get work as Unfanelo for 7 months. Then you claim back closure after 6 months, or you get injured, you lose your job. When you come and claim, we look at your whole record.
Okay, your whole working history,
whole working
you've
history.
been contributing from company wherever.
Exactly.
Okay.
And how much credit you've accumulated over that period.
Okay.
And then we go over 4 years, and we take the 4 years credits, and we use them to pay you for a full 12 months.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, and then Ntate Marupeng, if I decide to resign ko mberekong, this was a very important point that you were making before we go breaking.
Yes.
If I decide to resign, ke ya ko company, I'm cashing in my pensions, do I qualify for UIF?
No.
Ko gore, why?
UIF as a principle is a social security.
Okay.
A social security net.
But isn't that money still mine? And I did still contribute. The fact that I'm leaving could be based on my own reasons. I wasn't happy at that work. So you might as well top up my pension with the UIF.
Fair enough. I think the rules that we are using now, we are taking the same rule as Abo funeral policy, life policy.
Okay.
But you've taken a life policy. The only time you'll claim is at the time when the life policy and the rules of the life policy applies. And right now, resignation, we don't cater for it.
Okay.
But there's discussions at NETLEC. We need to review some of these qualification criteria such that if you resign, for example, and you want to open a business, there should be a room for people like those to cater for them. So it's still under discussion, but the way the act is structured currently now, we don't qualify if you resign.
Ntate Marupeng, this was also something I found very interesting during COVID, was that a lot of people that lost their main income, that still had additional separate income somewhere, they did not qualify for UIF because then apparently it says that you are not completely unemployed. Why is that? Because then you need substantiating income, and especially if this was your main income, why would you not then qualify for that to substantiate the loss that you're now making because you're no longer receiving your main income?
Yeah, you see, during COVID, we had set rules for a disaster.
Okay.
And I think for me it's important that we understand that this was intended for a disaster. This is a disaster situation, people are in trouble. And we relied on you giving us the information.
Yes.
If you are saying I'm earning, for example, I'm earning 20,000, and then right now I'm not earning a cent, there was a formula that would apply to pay you. Our ceiling was 17,000. We didn't go beyond 17,000 in payment because we were supplementing. It was not so much a salary, but it was just a grant to help people survive during COVID.
So are you saying those conditions are not applicable now? So let's say somebody loses their main income, they're still selling a makota or whatever, elokshini as, you know, additional income, which is not even maybe registered as part of ilokuzana ama contributions work. Like let's say I got a pay slip because this is a side hustle. So do they still qualify for Ugutsa Zagnina Zolokuza to apply? Okay.
Because in our records, it will show good you are not employed.
All right.
And you are not contributing.
Okay. Oh, I hear you. Okay, so maybe we need to really then just decipher Uguti there were rules specifically made for COVID. And then manje we back to factory settings. Okanye there's new amalokozana. All right, Bertha, thank you so much for joining us on the line.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you, Bertha. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'd like to find out, I've actually applied for this maternity benefit, but then I'm not very certain that I'll be getting it because it's already been 30 days
Okay. When did you apply, Bertha? And are you already on maternity leave? What's going on
Yes,
there?
I'm already on. I've got 30 days already that I've been on maternity leave.
Okay.
I applied on the 3rd of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so
and what are they saying now?
worrying because firstly, I'm not getting any payment, and I'm expecting payment from UIF since I pay every month.
Okay. All right. Ntate Marubeng, do you want to talk to Bertha quickly?
Okay. Sis Bertha, it's hard to really decipher sharp, where is she in the process? Because I don't know if maybe the medical details of the child, herself, the birth certificate.
Maybe Bertha, let's start here. Were you fully, like, what was the nature of your employment in the employer since before you took maternity leave? Were you full-time, part-time, freelance?
Full-time.
You were full-time, isn't like you were permanent staff?
Yes, I'm a permanent staff.
Okay, so you do qualify. And then when you talk to them and tell them, obviously you're still getting some of your salary and of course your income, but you wanted to substantiate that with the UIF. And who's saying what to you now? Is it your employer or is it UIF that is saying that you will not be getting paid?
So at the moment, I haven't gotten any information from UIF. I submitted all my documents, right?
Yes.
All the documents they needed were submitted. I went to the UIF in Wynberg and I gave them all my documents. So I'm still waiting. They gave me this site that I must go to. I think it's a U-filing or something. It's been saying it's at the assessor. But according to the website, as I read it, it says, for maternity, it takes 5 days for the assessor to assess the documents.
Okay.
But then it's been more than 5 days now.
And then, Bertha, when did you apply for this? Like in May, in the beginning of May already?
Yes, beginning of May when last day of work.
Oh, okay.
That's when I submitted all my documents.
Okay, Sis Bertha, thank you so much. Ngicela ulalele lapho ku-TV yakho uzoza uBhutebogo uthi uzokusiza kanjani. Bhutebogo, how can we help her?
Yeah, this is unacceptable.
It is unacceptable because now she's sitting at
Yep.
home, she's expecting a child and
Yes.
she's not getting her money.
And you can see what
Splema wena.
blame mean.
Okay.
Yeah, this is you are blaming.
Ngicela umsize ke.
Yeah, because what you are getting from Upetha is clear. She knows her story.
Yes.
She went to the labor center. She completed the forms, but you go on site on our website, and our website says is with the assessor, and it's been there forever.
Yeah.
But I think I'll need EID Kapetha.
Okay.
If she can give me her ID number, but she doesn't have to give it to me
On air. No. We
yeah.
can call her Sizoyithola.
On
Yeah.
air, and she must also give me her reference number.
Okay.
Then I'll just get to the site where she applied and deal with the people at that site.
Okay. What could be the problem here, Bhutebogo, you think?
There's a number of permutations, but the one thing that I'm sensing now, which is unacceptable, is they didn't update her. If there's anything wrong, whether maybe our documents are incomplete or are not correct, they have not given her feedback.
Okay.
And that's not how we run our processes.
Okay.
We're supposed to tell you, seek update on the next steps. So I think once I've investigated this one, I'll go back to Petha and engage the Labor Center concern on what went wrong.
Sis Bertha, you are getting help there. Our crew is going to call you back the ID number because Ubhutebogo wants to assist you there.
Yes.
All right, Mbukeli, let's take another quick ad break. We are khona manje. Mbukeli, welcome back. 0117140669, alternatively 7140670, consumer@sabc.co.za, and Sikhona Futhi on Facebook as well as on Twitter and all the social media networks. Ngihleli nobaba uTebogo Marubeng. He is the commissioner ye UIF. We're talking all things UIF nezinto ekumele uzazi. Okay, so Ntate Marubeng, maybe let's go on and actually discuss further things here. How long yeah, I think we've just dealt with this of how long does it, but maybe give it out there to abantu abalalele emakhaya. How long after I lodge my claim should I expect payment? Maybe something like Ubetha. Yeah.
Okay, each benefit tab is different.
Okay.
But for unemployment, we have 15 days.
Okay.
That from the day you apply and it's a competent claim, we've received everything we need. And everything, when I mean everything.
What is this everything? What are these
Exactly.
documents that Maruping?
And you know, stranger, with simple documents, like
Okay.
she's given birth to a child. We want the birth certificate.
Okay.
We want the details of mama. We want the details of the doctor. Ukuthi lo mntwana okapetha, and the doctor gave birth to Upeth.
Okay.
Upetha gave birth to the child.
Yes.
Yeah. But there's documents that you complete when you're going to give birth, that the doctor completes.
Okay.
We want all those documents, including your IDs, also the UR19 that you complete.
Okay.
Once you submit those, and so long as your declaration, now, and this is where the employers kill us. Now we have all that information, but when you go to our records, awukho. We can't find you.
So then, who's supposed to do what in Tatemaroping? What is the responsibility of the employer? What is the responsibility of the employee that is about to go and claim?
You see right now, and that's why we're introducing this USSD, because previously we had left everything to the employer. We didn't activate the citizens. Okay. And with the USSD, we're activating the citizens. We're saying,
be proactive.
As an employee now, we want you to go check your own records and see if what the employer is saying in your payslip is actually happening. That's what the USSD is intending to drive, that drive your own compliance and make sure you are covered for the policy.
Okay.
You are safe.
All right. Lindy, we're at Port Shepstone, kunjani? Ngiyaphila ntokazi yangakithi singakusiza kanjani namhlanje uthi nje uthi umbuzo wakho qabaqaba sizokwazi ukuthi sisheshe sikusize ntokazi.
Yebo sithi ngisaqala ukubuza ukuthi uma ngabe umnyeni wami yena ngemfonelelayo wa-apply i-UIF ka-Labour ayefilele umsebenzi.
Okay.
Then uma ngabe bemthetha we-system bathi uvela njengomuntu osasebenza ebengasasebenzi.
Okay.
Babefika ka-Labour ngoba ubesebenza eMpumalanga i-case bazodlulisela kwi-Labour waseMpumalanga then uwona ozisifonela-ke uhlele accident. Yena uzange uziphinde uzisifonele manje asazi ukuthi kuna kuphi okufanele sisebenze.
Wentokazi yangakithi washona yini ubaba kwenzakalani kuyena umkhwenyana?
Ukhona ubaba waze wasigcina sifawa i-stroke manje sathi singasakwazi ukuthi si-follow up because sathi masithi sisindela ka-Labour bathi i-case ayisekho kubona isisempumalanga indlela esengela sempumalanga.
Oh, okay. Bekuyisikhathi esidlulile isikhathi esingakanani ntokazi lento yonke yenzakela?
Isinesikhathi lokuyi-2017.
Hayibo.
2017. Okay. All right ntokazi ithi ngakubambezeli ithi nje ngithi uBhutebogo lapho akusize Bhutebogo awukhulume naye intokazi la nami sisilinde ungadrop sisilinde.
Uyabona dadwethu into esifana nalezi ezisubhlungu ukuthi uthola ukuthi a simple person uzo apply we give them a run around.
Bathi kuza kanjani ukuthi njengobesho lokhuzana okay sisilinde usungabeka phansi ucingo ntokazi uthi usisilindiwe icase ya by referral back to la ubaba kade esebenza khona but you've got offices nationally nje Bhutebogo how does kusebenza kanjani?
It's possible.
Okay.
Because what could happen is if you guys apply again we found gaps.
Okay.
Either we found ukuthi the employer was not contributing, was not declaring. So kahle kahle masibeka ama records simthola ukuthi akekho nayo.
Okay.
That possibility exists. But then the company is eMpumalanga. Now we must take the case and refer it to our inspectors. eMpumalanga baye kwi company by inspector and get all the relevant documents so that you can process the claim.
But then now they've said that the claim is redundant because akasa qualify ubaba now they're giving her the run around akasazi ukuthi athini basically she has no case okwamanje. No way forward.
I'll take her details.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uzokhona ukuthi umsize.
We will be able to help
all
her.
right.
So long as we have details that we need, we'll go to the company and get them and help the husband to apply.
All right. Uyezwa ke sisilindi uyasho ubaba uMaruping la ukuthi bazozama ukuthi bakusize wena ke nje into esoyenza ukuthi sizozama ukuthi sicele imininingwane yakho nje kuphela icrew yami yayithatha. Mbukani, let's take another quick ad break. I think ikhefu lethu lokugcina leli saze sagijima isikhathi we back shortly after this.
Yilungelo lakho
Well, it's our final segment. Ilana ngiyayivala ke ingcingo, but I just want to take some Facebook messages live on inyam because le agent kakhulu. Uthi Lerato Maloisane former Soyetsane uthi I got the message stating that I owe UIF. I was very frustrated when I got the message. I phoned Mafikeng UIF and they confirmed that indeed I owe UIF and I have to pay them 10,700. I'm currently unemployed. I don't understand how is it possible that I owe UIF and not SARS. Please help me because someone on the end of the UIF processed the money a few days or months after I joined other contract, which is now terminated, or after she got another contract, which is now terminated. What is happening here in Tate Maruping? Can you owe UIF?
Oh, yes,
Kanjani? Ngoba phela lalela mina I don't come to your office ngizo deposit imali. Imali itsalwa ubani? Yilo ngiqashile. Mina ngingena lapha.
You see how it happens? We call it work and draw.
Okay.
Nango usis Alicia.
Yes.
You lose your job. So Tinasho we pay for 12 months.
Yes.
So you lose your job, we pay you for 3 months. No?
Okay.
On the 4th month, you get a job.
Okay.
Awusitsheli.
Oh.
You continue to come to UIF uthi awusebenzi. Sikhokhele thina ngoba uthi awusebenza ngisho.
Anikhona ukubona ukuthi sengiyasebenza?
Because your company is not being honest with us. I declare nayo.
Okay.
So on one hand, the company is not telling us ukuthi bakuqashile. Now we put on your side uthi mina ngaqashwa. So thina we pay you, we continue, and then the company yakho wakes up on the 10th month. It I and they declare for the past 6 months. And then we go back to our records because it reconciles now.
Oh, I see.
When it reconciles it, but we've paid you, and yet all this period you've been working.
Okay, so banako nokuba ukukhwabanisa nabo ama viewers. But then it sounds like lo muntu bengekho away yazi
that's a chance.
And this person is now unemployed. So now uzokwenza kanjani ukuthi ayikhokhele? Does this mean now you have completely cut off icover yakhe up until she settles this 10,700 for her to qualify when she's employed again for any lokuzana withdrawal amount?
No, not quite. When she come and claim, what we'll do, we could just offset the 10,000.
Okay.
Depending on how much is available in the kitty for her.
Okay.
So even time she was going to get, let's say 80,000.
Okay.
We'll offset the 10,000 is Mukakalu 70.
Okay.
Because it's not possible what she didn't know. Because I'm sure every month, City come to us and confirm what I'm still unemployed.
Okay.
So every month she was coming to us, actually form SI, I'm still unemployed.
Okay.
She came again the next month and the next month.
All right. Let's quickly move on to this one now. Let's talk maybe about some of the most common mistakes some applicants make that actually affect our applications wabo. And also, what could then cause umuntu to be refused or excluded from ukuthi compensate? And of course, understand that obviously if you've been employed and why withdraw, but
yeah.
What are the other mitigating factors where one would then be excluded from receiving ilokuzana sub?
I think that the main one that we are struggling with is not so much that we exclude you, but it's so much that we are not able to pay you immediately.
Okay.
Because you are not in our records.
Okay.
Your company has not registered you, has not declared you, has not paid any contributions. So it will take us a bit longer to pay you. That's why you'll find if you go online, you go in any media platform, people are complaining that they are not being paid. It's because of the compliance issues that we are struggling with. For us, is the main issue that we're struggling with. Some of the people that we also don't pay, or we take long to pay, are people or some for 3 months. Suddenly they change their banking details.
Okay.
And then we get worried. Did you change them or there's fraud happening?
Okay.
So we stop. But your payment is still available. So we don't really cut you out.
Okay. So imali khona ni.
I see.
Okay, Tate Maruping, let's leave it there. Hopefully, you said you're going on road shows, you're launching this app, Nini. Very quickly, Tate
quickly, we are going to be launching the UIF app, the USSD, and other online platforms. we'll be communicating with the media in the next 2 weeks on our schedule on when we will be launching these platforms.
All right, Mbukeli, keep a watchful eye for wonke leyo mniningwane. Nibonile nathi sizama la, nibonile leya number star 134 star 843 hash ukuthi ucheck-ke ufake i-ID number yakho, ucheck ukuthi i-company yakhe yakhokha yini. Mbukeli, thank you so much for joining us namhlanje ngama-calls enu. Siyabonga kakhulu Baba Tebogo Maruping. He is the commissioner we-UIF. Mbukeli, siyabonga nani ma-contributions wethu. So nibona next week uMajali, ngithanda nonke emakhaya. Sale kahle.
Yilungelo lakho